Hey guys, all right, Andy, Nutrient Health and Fitness. I have done this video a handful of times for other clients to help them out with a meal plan situation. So I figured I would just make kind of a generic video for everybody to send them to when they're struggling with meal plans. So we are going to get high tech with this 2024 as I'm recording this, and we're going to use Chat GPT to help you with meal plan ideas. Now, I have not used this as a professional service because there's still some small errors there in terms of like the way it'll calculate calories, right? It's not always 100% in everything that it recommends. And if I'm going to be recommending or doing meal plans for people, like I want accuracy 100%, but I would say it's 95% usable, right? So this is a great tool that you can use. So if you're not familiar with ChatGPT, basically all it is a conversational AI model that you can ask questions, get answers from. And if I already have an account for it, so if you just search ChatGPT, let me actually do this as a incognito tab, so it'll start from scratch. So if you just search ChatGPT, it'll be this first link that pops up. So if you click that, it will take you to this website, and you need to create an account, which you would just click Start Now. It is a free account. You don't have to pay for it. They do have a paid version of it, but you don't need that for what we're going to show you. So you would just log in. But I'm going to come back to where I was since I already have an account for it. And I'm going to show you how you can use AI to help yourself find a meal plan. So, and you can see kind of this is my history of questions because I've done this a number of times for people. It's popped up several times. What we're going to do is we're going to show you how to use, again, ChatGPT to come up with meal plans. So I'm going to move my head here a little bit smaller, make some more room for the important stuff. My head is not the important stuff. And all we're going to do now, I'll say this, I'm going to get a little bit bigger for this one because this is an important thing to understand. The quality of the answer that you get from this algorithm, from AI, from ChatGPT, the quality of the answer that you're going to get is going to be directly correlated, directly related to the specificity and quality of the prompt that you ask it, right? There's actually like an entire career field called prompt engineers where people are learning how to like properly communicate with these things. Thought that was kind of cool. But so what we're going to do is just as an example, say you're eating a Mediterranean diet, you're eating 2,200 calories, which, as a side note, kind of a little bonus tip here, if you're not sure how many calories you should be eating, you have no idea. There's a bunch of apps and everything, but I'll show you the one that I always recommend. It's probably in my search history, but if you're not working with us, we have a spreadsheet that calculates all of this stuff, so I use that for my clients. But if you're not working with us and you need help on that, you're going to go to, you're just going to search Legion calorie calculator, right? It's there in my search history. Legion is an awesome brand, great products. They're a little on the pricier side, but that's quality supplements, right? So you're getting what you pay for. They have a bunch of different calorie calculators. They have a maintenance one, they have a weight loss one, they have macros and all that, but we're looking for this specifically, the best weight loss calculator for losing body fat, right? Most of our clients are trying to lose weight. So you'll click on that link. And again, they're a company, right? So there's pop-up ads and all this stuff all over the place. All you're going to do is slide down here. And again, this is just if you need to understand or if you need to identify where you should be calorically. If you already know that, you can kind of skip past this part. But assuming you're in the States, you're going to be using that imperial, right? You're just going to select your gender. So let's say that you are a 220-pound man. And you're 5'10", you're 30 years of age. We're just going to keep all that. You're going to select your activity level, right? And again, if you're working with us, we have a spreadsheet that does all of this for you too. BMR formula, I almost said family, BMR formula. Where I would also recommend using the Mifflin St. Jeor. That's what we use on our spreadsheet. If you know your body fat percentage, you're going to pop it in there. So there, it's going to tell you like what your total daily energy expenditure is, your BMR, lean body mass, et cetera, et cetera. Here, you're going to put what is my weight loss goal and how quickly do I want to complete that weight loss goal. So if we're saying that you're a 220-pound male, let's say you have the goal of getting to 190 pounds. And you want to do that in, let's keep it, let's say 3 months. So that means from this date, right, it would take you to like November 23rd. And it's going to kind of calculate out what your body fat percentage would be. So you're trying to lose 30 pounds in 90 days and 3 months. It's doable. what you're looking to do then, it's going to tell you here, you'll need to eat 1784 calories, 40% deficit, right, each day to reach your goal. So it's going to be a pretty big cut, but and again, I do have to like kind of shamelessly self plug. I would not have anybody do that if they're trying to lose weight. We're not just going to be in a consistent deficit all the way across for 3 months. That can get kind of ugly sometimes. But so now that we've got that information, so we're just, again, we're going to use this example. So we're going to say, now that we're back to the chat GPT, and this is the meal plan part. So we're going to say, I always like being polite to these two in case the bots ever take over. They're going to be like, well, he was nice when he was asking us questions. So I always say, can you please, you don't have to do that, but can you please give me I always try to keep it to shorter time period, so a 2-day meal plan. I've tried in the past doing like 7-day meal plans. It might be able to do that, but sometimes it seems like it gets a little wonky if it's too big of a request. But again, I haven't tried the 7-day thing for like over a year. Can you please give me a 2-day meal plan that meets the following requirements? Let's say we'll just round up 1800 calories. We're going to say a balanced macronutrient ratio. You can, if you know that you want like 30% protein, 40% carbs, and 30% fats, or if you're on keto and you want to be doing, whatever the ratios are that you want to do, you can tell it specifically with this percentage protein, with this percentage carbs, with this percentage fats, or this many grams of protein, this many grams of carbs, this many grams of fats, whatever it is. A balanced macronutrient ratio, and let's say that this person is doing a Mediterranean diet and a Mediterranean style diet. So I'm just going to hit that. So can you please give me a 2-day meal plan that meets the following requirements: 1800 calories, a balanced macronutrient ratio, and a Mediterranean style diet. Hit enter, give it a second, and it will instantly pop out everything. Here's a 2-day blah, 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 right? And it gives you breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, evening snack, approximate calories, macros, right? It gives you everything all the way down here. Breakfast, lunch, so here's day 2, right? Dot, 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 all the way down. Now, something, so you can take that and it's conversational, so it'll know what it just talked about to you. So you can say like, hey, this is great, but if I say my evening snack is 10 almonds, I'm like, like, could I have a little bit more than that? Maybe I want to shift that. And then maybe, so there's Greek yogurt here, maybe this person is sensitive to dairy. So I would say, again, you don't have to do this is just me being me. That's awesome. Damn it, if I could spell awesome. All right. Could you provide me? You don't realize how stressful it is typing on camera until everybody is watching you type. Could provide me? Could you? This video would be 5 minutes shorter if I typed properly. Could you provide me with 2 days of meal plans similar to the above, but this time, can you remove all dairy and please make the evening snacks larger portions, which is something I would not typically ask. I normally want less food later in the day for people, but let's see what it does. So updating the memory, pause on live. There we go. So here's a 2-day blah, 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 blah. So without dairy, larger meals. In the evening, larger snack. So there's no dairy. Evening snack, sliced pear with 2 tablespoons of almond butter. It's a little bit. Again, we have 1800 calories, right? So we don't have a whole lot of wiggle room, which is, again, something I wouldn't really recommend doing. Now you get the one orange with 10 almonds and a tablespoon of dark chocolate chips. So this is just, and now the other thing you can do is right here, copy. So you could copy this and open up a Google Doc or whatever kind of Word doc that you want to use. You can copy that and paste it over there. And then we'll do 2 more things here that I think are kind of cool. So we'll say, thank you. Could you now give me some high protein snacks that satisfy sweet tooth but are not high in sugar? See what it says. Here's some high protein snacks that satisfy sweet tooth without being high in sugar. Protein packed almond butter energy balls. Gives you all of the ingredients and instructions. Greek yogurt with protein powder berries, right? Chia pudding with protein boost. Protein packed coconut macaroons. That sounds good. no bake protein bars. This next prompt I'm going to give you, I think, is the coolest out of all of them. So, no bake protein bars. These snacks should help you stay on track with your nutrition goals while satisfying your sweet tooth. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, everything you've just given me is perfect. Can you, I'll say one last request, one last thing. Can you please provide me a full grocery list for all of the meal plans and snacks that you've provided me in this session? Yeah, session. And lo and behold, here's a comprehensive grocery list for all of the meal plans and snacks provided. And then it will tell you exactly what you need for everything: protein, whole grains, legumes, vegetables, all of the amounts, all the way down, fruits, nuts and seeds, oils and fats, sweeteners, herbs and spices, other essentials, right? So you can see how this is extremely powerful. And then again, you can do that same thing. You can copy this grocery list, bring it over to a note or a doc or whatever you want to do, and then you are all set with your grocery list. You're all set with your recipes. And again, even with a free account, this will be in your chat history, so you don't have to come back in here and do it all again. Again, copy and paste it to a different form, but if you ever need to come back, it's right there. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I thought this would help everybody to just provide some free value to everyone who is trying to do meal plans, because I know I get asked meal plans a lot, right? Meal plan is a very, very popular request. So here you go. I hope that helps. Let me know in the comments if you like this. Let me know what else you'd like me to tell you, where I can help. And again, Andy Frisch, Nutrient Health and Fitness. Rock on, be healthy, have an awesome day, and I'll see you on the next one.